While anyone can make music these days, it doesn't mean that everybody should. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst songs by the Paul brothers.
Let me just start off by saying I think my brother's an idiot. It's true. And he can be a real dick sometimes. Also true.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the biggest crimes against music perpetuated by Jake and Logan Paul. We're basing our choices on a mix of questionable lyrics, incessant product placement, and how difficult each song is to listen to in its entirety.
Oh, that's Alyssa Violet, used to be your chick. Now she in the low gang and you know she on my team.
Number 10, Santa Diss Track, Logan Paul. From the outset of this holiday rap track, Logan Paul is clearly just trying to make a commercial for his products.
I got a message for Santa. Ready? Relay this. Santa!
Though the title suggests Logan is making a cheeky hip-hop song against Santa, over half the song is about Paul's merchandise.
Christmas round the corner, get your merch, link in bio. Logan Paul, you use your song to plug your merch. Yeah, boy, I'm the Maverick. Why your feelings hurt?
Paul's disses about Santa's weight and criminal-like activity are weak, and he often sneaks in plugs for his backpacks. While the song doesn't sound as bad as, say, any of Jake's Christmas songs, Logan's lazy writing makes it nearly unbearable. Between his repetitive backing track and commercialization of the holidays, Logan manages to make Yuletide music even more annoying.
I'm the new Santa Claus. In fact, I'm Daddy. Call me Daddy. Daddy Paul. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Number 9, Ohio Fried Chicken, Jake Paul featuring Team 10.
Jake Paul, merch link in bio.
Jake Paul's ode to Ohio farm life carries the hip-hop attitude you'd expect, but his yokel character seems more insulting than inspiring.
Me and my boys making fried chicken, y'all.
Jake has never been a great vocalist, but hearing him sing while attempting an accent is absolute torture. The offensive hick jokes run out of steam fast, and Team 10 eventually resort to naming off farm equipment and animals.
I got my piggy, oink, I got my goat, nay, but I still need a little bow.
Jake Paul even opens his song by saying, merch link in bio. Even with Paul's massive following, Ohio Fried Chicken has amassed over 300,000 dislikes and counting. While Paul talks about Ohio pride, his obnoxious performance doesn't do the state any favors.
I got my truck, my overalls, just me and my boys making fried chicken, y'all. Yeah, ah, baby.
Number 8, The Fall of Jake Paul, Logan Paul featuring Why Don't We?
Little brother Jakey try to roast me? What? Little brother standing on his own 2 feet?
After Jake's diss track about his brother, Logan fired back with a song that was almost as bad. Logan Paul's insults sound like pulled punches, and he spends half the track proving that Jake is actually successful.
I'll admit, you got money, you got bars, you got chick, but you're a dick.
The production is also insanely loud, and the second section feels like a different song altogether.
I feel like you just need a Maverick shirt. When you insult me, Jakey, it really hurts.
Why Don't We's rhythm shifts repeatedly in their verse, and the track pauses after each of their lines. Logan's choice to end his song with an apology makes it all the more obvious how manufactured the brothers' feud actually is.
And it means so much to me when I see you guys wearing my merch.
Despite all its faults, the track has earned over 70 million views.
Hold up, why'd the music stop?
Number 7, I Love You Bro, Jake Paul featuring Logan Paul.
I want you to know they were just jokes.
At the tail end of the Paul brothers' drama, Jake Paul released his own song to smooth things over. Jake's vocals aren't so even, however, as his use of autotune is still brutally off-key. The guitar-filled backing track behind the brothers is as generic as their rapping, and the track often sounds like a parody of the Chainsmokers.
Tearing up as I switch the flow, I messed up and it's hard to let go.
The song's potential to be catchy is also undercut by the duo's consistently monotone delivery and bad sense of rhythm.
And all I had with me is my brother Logan. I want you to know that I love you, bro. I love you, my bro.
While the brothers' message of love and family would be heartwarming, their fabricated drama and product placement rings hollow.
Let's make amends and be bros till the end.
Number 6, YouTube Stars Diss Track, Jake Paul.
It ain't easy just a kid from a small town. To every news publication trying to take me down, I'm human too.
In an effort to fight back against his negative media attention, Jake Paul made a track to show what the news hasn't said about him. Jake quickly mentions his charity work, and even tugs at heartstrings with a Make-A-Wish story.
Make a wish in me to be my girl Kaylee, damn that shit changed me.
Though Paul's philanthropic work is certainly praiseworthy, bragging about it for sympathy really cheapens his actions. Jake's claim about Selena Gomez getting praised for leaving Disney falls flat as well, since he himself was fired for disturbing a neighborhood.
We was young when Selena left Disney.
While the beats on this track work well, Paul's singing over every chorus is so off that even auto-tune can't save it.
That ain't on your Twitter, that ain't on your Insta, that ain't on your Twitter, man, that ain't on your Insta.
Number 5, The Rise of the Pauls, Logan Paul featuring Jake Paul.
It's the rise of the Pauls. That's right, the brothers are back.
The trap vibe on this track was already annoying by the time the song came out, and it's mixed so loudly that it's barely listenable. Although their verse about other YouTubers is on point, the rest of the lyrics feel random.
And we ball. Quit YouTube, we should crush like a cannonball.
Logan's line about his brother's Disney contract quickly became a joke as well, when Jake was terminated barely a month after the song came out.
Cause yeah, my brother messed up, but he still got his Disney contract.
Logan and Jake's bickering in the spoken word section is also inaccessible if you haven't watched all their videos.
This is like hypocritical because I just made a video about not hating on people.
Yeah, no, I saw that video, yeah.
While the Pauls have done several collaborations together, their boasting and genre hopping is at its worst on this track.
Y'all be making memes, but we be making really.
this off. Stop, Logan. The second verse can never come out.
Number 4, Saturday Night, Jake Paul featuring Nick Crompton and Chad Tepper.
What you doing this Saturday night?
Jake Paul's southern accent was bad enough on a country track, but Saturday Night made it genuinely intolerable.
Saturday, I can't complain. Take me back to the good old days.
Though Jake has the best flow in the song, his goofy voice doesn't even fit his lyrics. The song's catchy hook also becomes irritating since everyone but Jake just repeats Saturday Night in every line of the song.
To the crib this Saturday night.
Nick Crompton's delivery is hilariously dry, and his lyrics mostly list British stereotypes.
Driving on the left side of the road tonight. I'm the English Elvis this Saturday night.
Despite Jake's devoted fandom, the song has also earned several thousand more dislikes than likes. While Saturday Night features one of Jake's few decent backing tracks, the combined messiness of the vocals utterly ruins it.
What you doing this Saturday night?
Me and you this Saturday night.
Number 3, the Jake Paulers song, Jake Paul.
This is for all the Jake Paulers. We run the game, I love you.
Instead of celebrating his success and legions of followers in a classy way, Jake Paul spent 2 minutes boasting about his own awesomeness.
Go to work, they buy their merch, it's selling like a god. Church just hit 10 million subs. Guess my prayers to God.
Though this track is pretty typical of Jake's production, the words read like a musical advertisement for his brand. Many of Paul's mature lyrics also feel inappropriate, considering most of his fans are actually children.
Jake Paulers raise the roof. The roof's up by your tooth. Jake Paulers keep it lit. Jake Paulers up.
This said, these same children also helped the track briefly become the #1 trending video on YouTube. Jake's massive ego really hurts the song, however, since he acknowledges himself more than his own fans throughout.
Can't get views without my name. They make stuff about my name. They pay their bills with my name. I give them all their kinds of advice. So please, recognize the fact. It's Jake Paulers always win. You can't stop the pack.
Number 2, Logang Sucks, Jake Paul.
Help me, help you, make a better song, bitch. Numbers don't lie, the Logang is shit.
Jake Paul's diss tracks have never left any deep cuts, but he doesn't even sound like he's trying on Logang Sucks. Jake's insults are often far too general, and his hyper-specific digs at Logan rarely pack a punch for the average fan.
Only thing worse than your song is the Logang, and why don't we talk about how you're just a rebound?
Even the song's best lines miss the mark, as Paul goes wildly off-tempo throughout the track. Jake's "help me help you" joke is surprisingly clever, but he repeats it to death by the end of the song.
Help me, help you, make a better song, bitch. Numbers don't lie, the Logang is shit.
Jake's viewership numbers certainly don't lie either, as Logang Sucks is one of the most hated songs on his channel.
The Jake Paulers on top, and we stay flexing.
Before we get to our top pick, here are a few dishonorable mentions.
Deck the watch with yellow diamonds, bling 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 bling, but bling blow burr.
Cause I'm looking so good and I'm feeling even better. I'm smelling like a rainstorm. She said I got body, but she ain't talking naughty. I just can't get you out of my head. No, I'm not saying that this little dude is Martin Luther King, but I'm not saying that he's not. It's not a sure thing. You don't know it, I don't know it. Now who are you to say that this kid ain't MLK or even Kanye?
Number 1, It's Everyday Bro, Jake Paul featuring Team 10.
It's everyday, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months, never done before.
Jake Paul's frat boy swagger is off-putting in all his videos, but in It's Everyday Bro, he reached his peak. Jake's repeated,
It's everyday, bro, I said it's everyday, bro.
yells sound so genuinely demented, and his guest vocalists get worse and worse. Nick Crompton's words are barely audible in this track, and his "England is my city" line became a joke of its own.
England is my city, and if it weren't for Team 10, then the US would be shitty. I'll pass it to Chance.
Jake's brag about selling merch like a god church is just as confusing as it is offensive.
And I just dropped some new merch, and it's selling like a god church.
With so many mismatched elements in one song, the track has racked up a whopping 3 million dislikes, to put its 2 million likes to shame.
Always plug merch link in bio, and I will see you tomorrow, cause it's every day, bro. Peace.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.